Today we are going to talk about an open source agile transformation software and agile project management software, which can help you to deliver high quality products, services, and solutions. Okay, so this is a very introduction demo, very simple demo, and this will help you to understand this software a little bit. We are planning to release frequently, and you can use this as an open source software, meaning like you can download this, install it, use it as it is, or you can actually customize it. Okay, and you can build on top of it also. So first of all, we have an option to register or login. So registering, you need to have a code which I will give you to some people if you wanted to test it. So using that registration code, you will be able to register, and once you do the registration, you will be able to log in. I'm going to skip the registration process because it's quite simple. Signing in with some known account. So this is a home page. Okay, so here we are just introducing what is this software is all about. What is a basic feature. So basically, you can manage a project or product or service or solution. So we are going to demo today about project and product a little bit. This software is getting evolved. Okay, so as we speak, I would like to get feedback from different people like leaders, managers, and some agilists, and I will be taking those feedback, putting that into a backlog, and see which one can be prioritized and customized. Okay, so the software is basically almost like an ecosystem or a platform where you can actually uh, see a generic view of the agile ways of working. From there, you can customize. You can, for example, you can use Scrum, Kanban, or XP, or customize your agile practice. You can treat projects like a value stream. You can actually manage product, services, and solutions. So you can actually have a simple lean agile process throughout, so that you can guide your teams to utilize in a very certain specific way, so that they get clarity over these steps. They will get clarity towards when they do the work. Okay, when do the when do they when they apply that clarity in their work, like plan, do, check, act cycles, they will get all this clarity through these steps. So that's the idea of this lean agile process. And we're going to see quickly a backlog. Okay, so you can have your own to-do list. Okay, so to-do list is a generic one. It's like a personal task list you can have. That is one thing you can have. All the backlog is like this hierarchical in structure. Hierarchical means you can have n number of levels in the backlog, and you can apply templates. So you can actually have like a scaling application or scaling implementation in your organization. Accordingly, your work breakdown structure will change. So for example, if someone is implementing a strategic team or team releases or team epics, then you have features or components or RFPs or POCs. Then under this you will have user stories or components or spikes and things like that. You can actually define any level, so it's customizable, and you can choose that template and then you can apply that template. So these are different templates you can create. So first of all, you can see that, so this is one template. Okay, so from vision to implementation, you can define like this: vision, mission, value statement, roadmap. You can define as many templates you want. Okay, so there is no restriction to the templates, and some common templates we will use. So for example, template one here is actually like this: strategic, theme, epic, feature, user story, task. At the same level of user story, you will have spike, component. I mean, at the feature level, you have component. Again, you can have a user story and task and spike. So you can go to any number of levels. So the idea is to give that focus to the users and end users to utilize this software in a different uh, context. Okay, so the context may vary, right? Like applying agile practices is not same for all the organizations. So they can pick and choose their own templates. So here I am actually having my own this software actually as a demo here. You can see the progress, and you can see the software is actually having a folder type of structure, meaning like n number of levels. So clicking on this, I will see the breadcrumbs or the path, and I will see this is a strategic theme. Okay, underneath this, I have this epic. Underneath this epic, you will have like features and components. So these are different features and components. So at this point, you can actually click on the summary, or any point. You can click on the summary, and you can see what is that level uh, looks like when it is expanded. What is the big picture under this level? So you can go back and then say, or you can go back to this level and then say, I want to see the summary. So at this level, it's a strategic theme. So this is a work breakdown structure for this level, okay, and how much things are getting done. So you can deep dive into any particular level also immediately by clicking on this. So we are adding more features as we speak, and then it's actually also like, at this level, if you see what is the so what is a work breakdown structure? Okay, so template, and this is a template which we are going to use at this top level. Automatically, it will be inheriting those levels of work breakdown structures like strategic theme, or under feature what it should be, under component what should be. Okay, so at any point of time, you can modify the template accordingly. The backlog can adapt, and sometimes you need to restructure it if needed. Okay, so that's the simplest introduction. Now going back to this, now we can actually define and prioritize, right? So at the home level, you can see this is like, when you greet the agilist leaders, and so it just managers can see that this is like, helping them, and we have certain learning options, so immediately they can learn what is agile, what is lean, what is system thinking, what are the training available in this online portal. Okay, so people can get hands-on into the training, some settings, some more documents and things like that. Okay, so now we're going to see how to define a project. Okay, so project is some of you already know, we use still in the corporate and in the startups, so project terminology or taxonomy. So we can use project taxonomy. So in this, I create a new project like any other software. I just create a project, and the test one project is an open source software, something like some description. Okay, and then you select the project type. Okay, so it's like, part of, agile scrum, or you adapts agile scrum, it's critical, or what is the priority, and it's in an initiation stage or some stage, whatever you, these all customizable. Okay, select this and then say you are going to end this timeline on that, what template you will use. So I will choose, for time being, I'll choose this template one, which will give you the agile ways of working. Okay, add this, and now the test one project is created. Now you can click on the details. Now this page is the project home page. Okay, so a project home page will have more things, like, it will have more things like vision, mission, value statement, team, and it will be like a home page where people can look at it and then actually can get more information, live information, reports and things like that. So these are other topics we're going to introduce little later. So when you click on the backlog, just you see that this is a starting point for this, right? We just created. Now we can create a strategic theme. Say, let's say ST1, and then underneath this ST1, you can create automatically. You can select what are the options available. E1 as Epic one. Under this Epic one, you can create like, feature one. Under this feature one, I'll say user story one. Okay. Under this user story one, I'll say T1, task one, task two, task three, task four, something like this. Okay. So we'll add more details also by, giving more details here. So if you go to this level and then see the summary, so you will see in this feature level, there's a feature, and these are the, how many user stories are there and what is getting done. So if you click on this and say I've completed the task one, okay, I completed this. Now, if we go back to this feature, you will see that this much is done. Okay, in the summary, you will see this is done. Okay, so 2 tasks we completed, is done. Similarly, we can do the products also. So we can define the products. So we can actually have many products. So similarly, we can do the operations in this. Okay, so I'm just going to do some deletion and recovering the deleted project. So I'll say delete, and then you can see that it is deleted. Now you can go to the recycle bin or restore, and you can select some other products, and then back to restore. Okay, so it is restored now. These products are restored. Now I can actually restore some few other projects, and then we can see pagination. Okay, so for example, I restore these projects. Now I go back and say I'll do pagination 5 projects at it, so I can see the rest of the things. Okay, so this is how we do a simple product listing, and then each of these products will have this details page, like how we got the projects page. Okay, so anyway, so this is the whole idea, and uh, we're going to use this as a framework to add solutions and services and then each of them will have their home page. Okay, and each home page is helpful for the people who are working in that project on the solution to have clarity. Okay, now next step is like, once you define these things, you might want to operate as a program, right? Like program or value stream. You can map them, you can have the impact mapping, and you can do story mapping for cutting the releases, and you can prioritize them, okay, using the model also. And you can, these are different things, and you can run a program with the dependency management also. It'll tell you how to visualize the dependencies. So you can actually use a general big picture where you will see all the teams working on different areas of the projects or products, how they collaborate together, and how they actually do the CI/CD pipeline, how they measure and apply metrics for their continuous improvement, where the stores reports and things like that. And then this is the place where they work. Okay, so at an organization level, how the PDCA looks like, what they're delivering. It's a big picture in an implementation way. And then the delivery level, what is the PDCA cycles, when the PDCA cycle starts in a lean or agile approach. Okay, so these are some of the basic things, and I will actually show that the user menu. So you will have your own to-do list, your profile. You can change your password. You can log out. You can actually do all the trainings and the other things needed, settings, and the documents. Okay, so these are some of the things, and live help. Okay, so I'll just complete this demo with a simple introduction. Thank you.